What is up, my friends? You're very welcome along to tonight's Anfield Agenda News Roundup. As always, I'm going to take you through the latest stories surrounding the Liverpool Football Club, ask you guys for your thoughts, and of course, please do drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. Right, got to start off with a bit of sad news tonight, unfortunately, and I'm sure you guys are probably already aware, but former Liverpool owner and chairman David Moyes has passed away at the age of 76. The bad news continues, unfortunately, because not only has he passed away, but just weeks before, his wife of, I think, 39 years, Marge, passed away as well. So all of our thoughts, best wishes and condolences go out to the Moores family, of course, and all our fellow Liverpool fans around the world. Always tragic to lose somebody associated to the football club, and may David Moyes rest in peace. Right, my friends, let's move on to talk around Matheus Nunes now, because this is the are we or are we not story of the current Liverpool news cycle. So there's varying reports. Those reports from Portugal suggest that Liverpool are in negotiations, Liverpool are trying to sign him, Liverpool are fighting off competition from Chelsea and Manchester City. But then, if you were to pick out two of the probably most noteworthy or reliable journalists around football transfers, so Fabrizio Romano and James Pearce, both of them having varying degrees of Liverpool aren't interested, or James Pearce went as far as to say that he's been told that it's nonsense, whereas Fabrizio Romano has said, as far as he's aware, there's been no contact, or at least no negotiations, from Liverpool and Sporting Lisbon around Matheus Nunes. So, honestly, I don't know at this point. I'm always encouraged when we're linked with midfielders, because I think we'll all agree, even allowing for the potential, I say potential, next summer. I don't need to say anything else. You know what I'm talking about. It would be nice to get somebody in this summer. And the more I've looked into this player, I can understand why Liverpool would be interested. I've said to you guys before, Pep Guardiola has spoken in glowing terms about this guy. I'm sure that Pep Linders and the Liverpool scouting team as well will have a plethora of notes on the guy. 23 years of age. The price point, I suppose it's reasonable in the grand context of things. They're looking around 45 million. Maybe that could be knocked down a bit, I don't know. But the part I'm struggling with here genuinely is, do we have an interest in him or don't we? Look, there has been instances where James Pearce has said we haven't had an interest in the player and we signed him, but there's also been instances where it's gone the other way. So genuinely, I haven't got a clue at this moment in time. I'd like to think that we're interested, because we could do with having another midfielder in. And look, I'll try and tie this together. The reason that I'm starting to think there could be some truth to it, or maybe I'm just hoping that there could be some truth to it, is because of the situation with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So as you guys probably know, Jesse Lingard agreed a one-year move to Nottingham Forest, which probably puts the kibosh on West Ham's search for somebody of that ilk, unless they turn their attention to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And there is newspaper reports that that may be exactly what West Ham and David Moyes are going to do. Now, for me, if an offer of about 10 million came in for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, taken on top the wages that we'd save, I'd take it. But then again, I'm not Jurgen Klopp. But I would take it and then go and reinvest it in another player. So let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think there's truth to it? Do you think it's just newspapers or publications looking for clicks? Or are we going to get a surprise signing? Because I think we'll all agree the Portuguese league seems to be a bit of a hotbed of talent at the minute, and you've got Liverpool certainly shopping well with Darwin Núñez, who, by the way, scored 4. Just in case you didn't know, 4 yesterday. You know that written off, Darwin Núñez? Yeah, 4. So look, while we're talking midfield, let's move on to Tyler Morton, whom is just about to sign a loan move to Blackburn for the season ahead. Blackburn obviously in the Championship. John Dahl Thomason, I think it is, who's their manager at the minute. Liverpool have good experience of loaning players to Blackburn and them doing well. You probably remember Harvey Elliott when Tony Mowbray was at Blackburn, went there and had a very successful loan spell. So it's clear that Jurgen Klopp looks at the Lancashire club and thinks to himself, yeah, not a bad place for players to go and develop. And Tyler Morton is somebody who's impressed me massively. And I think this would be the right move. He might get minutes this season for Liverpool, but probably not as many minutes that it would take to really progress him on and push him on in his career. So if he moves to Blackburn, I think it's a good move all around. I think it's very clever, and I've got no doubt that Tyler Morton will do an extremely good job there, because he's been one of my standout performers of pre-season. Absolutely love the guy. And we seen him break through last year. So yeah, All good for me on that one. Let me know your thoughts though on Tyler Morton. Were you hoping that he was going to say this season? Is this pretty much what you expected? And again, it does free up the potential of more space in midfield, which is why I'm trying to tie this all in together with the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stuff and obviously the Matheus Nunes stuff. Now that's before we even approach Ibrahim Sangar, who is another midfielder that I certainly know our panel, Chris and Paddy, really rate. He's looking to be, that's not even a phrase. He's looking to be tied down to a new deal by Eindhoven, but maybe if interest comes in from elsewhere, he could potentially move. Maybe keep an eye on Sangara more for Manchester United, actually, because if Frankie de Jong, who it seems has said that he doesn't like the city and thinks that Manchester United run erratically, won't move there, then maybe they look elsewhere. A couple of other bits and pieces as well. I've told you guys before about Trent Cone-Doherty, a young guy from Northern Ireland who is coming over to play for the Reds. He has made that move official, signing from Derry City. I believe it'll be about 150 grand. I was going to say 150 million there for a second. About 150 grand in compensation that Derry will receive from Liverpool. And look, one for the future, definitely. I think he's only 15, 16 years of age, so no pressure on young Trent Cone-Doherty, but he's got the name, doesn't he? Trent, we've got Trent in your name, you're going to succeed. And he plays on that right-hand side as well. So looking forward to his progression at the club. Moving on to some former Reds now for a little bit. Sadio Mane has been officially named the African Footballer of the Year. Congratulations to Sadio. And I don't think many of us can begrudge him the award. We love Mo. We used to love Sadio before he went, pastors knew. But no, in all honesty, Sadio had a great season last year. Senegal obviously won the AFCON. Sadio was voted player of the tournament, helped them qualify for the World Cup as well. No shock that Sadio won that award. And I'm sure Mo wouldn't begrudge him it either, as much as he would have liked it himself. So congratulations to Sadio on that one. And I'm sure that they'll have many battles between the two of them for that award going down the line as well. So PSG. Do you remember PSG? Free spending PSG, who Gini Wijnaldum went to because the grass is greener. Well, it turns out the grass isn't greener. So we know he struggled to break in at PSG. We know things haven't really worked out well there for him. Now it seems that PSG are willing to accept a fee as low as £7 million for Gini Wijnaldum in order to try and move him on. So let me know your thoughts on that whole situation, because I think it's fair to say that hasn't really worked out for Gini, that move away, and he probably should have taken the Barcelona move when it was on offer, because I think he probably would have had a better chance of breaking in there. But he chose PSG for whatever reason, and once again it hasn't worked out for him. That's pretty much it for me today, my friends. I've got no other breaking news stories or anything. Just a reminder again that we will be live every night at 8:30 over on our Twitch channel. The link of that is in the description of this video. Lots of other great stuff coming up ahead for the season. We've got 3 more games this month before the season gets underway. Obviously we're playing Salzburg next Wednesday. Follow that up with the game against Manchester City in the Charity Shield at the King Power. And then the next day, of course, we play Strasbourg. So that's it from me today. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on all the topics I spoke about in the comment section of the video. Drop a like on it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do, because we're trying to grow the Anfield Agenda family. And as you can see, we're edging towards 150k bit by bit. Appreciate all your support as always, my friends. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.